Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Louise, and as they say, too much love will kill you. I've been meaning to make this video for a while now, and it's what to do if, just like me, you're a massive overwaterer. So I am terrible for overwatering my plants. I've killed the majority. I don't think I've killed many plants from anything other than just overwatering. I'm really bad with succulents. And I want to give you some tips if you're like me and you tend to overwater and overlove your plants. So the first tip I'm going to say is to choose your plants wisely. And that's part of the reason why I love philodendrons so much and I have so many philodendrons in my collection, is because I find they are really tolerant to overwatering. They're also okay with being dry. I mean, I'm not saying bone dry, but between the range of slightly overwatering and leaving them to go fully dry in between waters, I feel like they're all good as long as they're not rooting or babies. And then I feel like you have to water them a little bit more. But they can definitely, in my opinion, handle a little bit of overwatering and be perfectly happy and flourish and be healthy. I don't think I've ever killed a philodendron from overwatering except for one, and that was a tortum, because they do like slightly drier conditions, and I kind of gave up on those. And I actually just bought a new philodendron, I'll do a video on it, that looks very much like the tortum, but it's not got the same kind of I don't like water mentality. So here are my other tips for what to do if you're an overwaterer. Now this isn't a philodendron, it just was my plant that I had to hand that was nice and dry and I could show you. But first of all, I use terracotta pots. So terracotta pots, both the grey ones and the orange ones, are really good if you're an overwaterer because they drain out so much faster than the plastic ones. So if you don't water your plants very often, plastic pots are actually better, or if you go away on holiday. So the only problem for me is when I go away, I do always have to have someone look after my plants because they do dry out quite quickly. Because most of them are in terracotta pots. Secondly is my soil mix. So as you can see in here, I put quite a lot of perlite in. So that is soil and it's mixed with perlite. Perlite's pretty cheap and it allows for good drainage as well. As you can see, the stones that are on the top are because I have a cat. And a little additional tip is that completely stops my cat from messing around with my plants and using them as a public toilet. So they're my tips for if you're an overwaterer like me. Pick plants that like water. Put perlite mixed with your soil, maybe about a third perlite to the rest to 2/3 soil, and use exclusively terracotta pots, and that should help you to not kill as many plants if you just can't help but overwater them. All right, I hope everyone's good and I'll speak soon. Bye bye.